Combat sports. Love it, hate it, know nothing about it. It builds gods out of men for those who never want to step foot in the cage. But that's not always the reality.
Belfort very fluid and relaxed here in the early going. There it is again.
There we go. That's what you won't want to see.
Oh, wow.
That's what he
Fuck
did.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
So that's a detached retina.
Well, no.
There you go, mate.
Cheers, man.
That's right. Yeah. Not too bad. So we're going to talk about my boxing and my fighting today, mate.
Okay.
All right. So, what is the biggest change you've noticed from me since I started combat sports?
A lot.
Yeah.
Really.
Give me like the big two, maybe.
Physically and mentally.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Physically better shape.
Thank you, son. Appreciate that.
Mentally, just more stronger.
Just miles above, right?
Miles above.
Look at me like last year to now, I think it's the big one. Exactly this time last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Would you say I'm like better in myself when I'm training regularly?
Yeah, you're more confident, I think.
Yeah.
More,
When I'm doing like bag work, when I'm coaching as well.
just look better in the face, you know. You
Yeah, I'm in the face, the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, boy.
Right. So you were there for both my charity matches,
I was, yes.
which neither went my way, annoyingly, considering they were my like big public ones. What was it like watching me, your best friend of 16 years, I think 15 at the time,
Yes.
lose lose in that way in front of you? Bear in mind that one was a robbery, but what was it like?
Pretty shit. I don't know if that's allowed in or not.
Yeah, you're allowed to.
Yeah. Pretty rough, mate, really.
Yeah.
Knowing that you've worked all those months.
Yeah, like two full months camp,
On the
plus
grind as well,
a few months working before that as well. Yeah,
It quite strictly just had to happen.
it was rough.
It was very rough.
It was rough, yeah. So you know me as a person, right?
I do, yeah.
You know my heart. You know where my head's at. For some context, there's other professional fighters in every discipline who have started later than me and become champions. How far do you want me to go in combat sports first?
It's champion.
Yeah.
Genuinely, yeah.
You want me to hold about?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I want to be there.
Do you think I can do it?
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for this, brother.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Oh, man.
What you've just seen there was the video of my opponent, Chris, my now good friend, getting his hand raised after beating me in my first ever contest. It was for charity. I did it for Demelza Children's Hospice, and the whole thing, the training, the getting to know everyone, the fight night, the walkout, man, it was like one of the best feelings of my entire life. But I felt crushed after that loss. You know, I got hit in the back of the head a lot. The ref didn't say anything. That was both of our first contests. You know, mistakes happen. Hands slipped. I don't think it was intentional. But yeah, none of that was called out, and I feel crushed. I think it's what I always say is crushed. My whole world came crashing down around me. I thought what you saw and the bit that I wanted to highlight in that video is that after my fight, Chris came up and gave me a hug, and so did the referee. You know, you see that all the time in fights. You know, they hug, whatever. It was different. Me and Chris, we trained together for this thing together because they trained us all up and put us against each other. So it would have been really easy to get competitive as soon as we were matched up and get shitty and, you know, like be against each other immediately. But we saw each other on the day. We gave each other a hug in the morning. We dabbed each other up. We were like, good luck, man. I really wish you the best. Whoever wins, man, let's get a pint afterwards. Yeah, I think that really highlights the positivity in combat sports. I showed you earlier Michael Bisping losing his eye, and he's talking about it, you know, colloquially and in a fun way. But that must have crushed him more than my loss crushed me, because that debilitated him. But it's how fighters get back up. Bisping became a world champion after that. It's incredible, and I don't think he could have done that without a strong team around him, without embracing the positive sides of masculinity. I don't think it happens. And that's what I really wanted to show. And the story I wanted to tell here was one of personal growth, but also finding out who I am as a man in the world and not turning to a lot of the red pill, right wing, grifty things you see in combat sports, your Joe Rogans, your Andrew Tates, which is a really easy pipeline for young men to fall into. And especially those in male-dominated spaces like combat sports. But I've had my ass beat by a girl in training, you know, so many times. These really wonderful women, they come in, they train, so technically skilled, and they've battered me. And I'm not ashamed to admit that they were really bloody good, you know. So I think that the stigma of combat sports, putting these sometimes awful men, objectively bad men, in positions of power and into the limelight and the fame, there is more to it than that. And it's not this macho space full of meatheads, but it can be this real positive space for those who just feel a bit lost and those who want to achieve more. And I'm going to keep pushing, I'm going to keep fighting, and I'm going to keep achieving.
In this world that men can't talk, listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve it is by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. People would rather, I'd rather me mate cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.